What's going on, everyone? Miko back with another PSA submission reveal. This is a 232 card submission. This was prepped and sent off to PSA on January 26th, 2020. It was a 45 business day turnaround, and it arrived back almost mid-August 2020, so obviously a little behind, but it's great to see them catch up. Of the 232 cards, all 232 were slabbed and encased and graded, so that's great. Did have, I believe, 14 upcharges. So when a card goes over the threshold, they upcharge it. And I definitely understand that. But when something was submitted in January, I think, in my personal opinion, the date of the submission should be at least somewhat taken into account for upcharges. Obviously, I understand that they need to increase insurance and stuff, but 45 business days, 7 months later. But that's an issue all in of its own. This was a group submission, so we have a group of people in it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 total people, including myself. So definitely getting ready to do this reveal. I suspect most people will watch this via the archive because the live PSA reveal is happening almost 1:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. But we do have some people in here. Card Collector 2389, Those Back Pages, Kid Collector, Samuel, Arnold, It Cometh a Egg, Danny Solly, all watching live, so I appreciate you guys watching live. I suspect this will take about an hour for 232 cards. We've got a mix of stuff. We're going to have a lot of ultra modern. We're going to have some basketball. We're going to have some football. And we're going to have some pretty sweet vintage towards the end as well. But we're going to get into it. We're going to start off with a few cards for Michael S. So we got a couple cards here for Michael S. So we'll show these off. Got a 1983 Fleer, Tony Gwynn, in a 8. Got a PSA Near Mint 8 on the first Tony Gwynn. And we got the second Tony Gwynn also in a PSA 8. So a nice classic rookie there of Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn. Got a 1985 Donruss Cal Ripken Jr. in an 8. Black border, older stuff, always going to be pretty tough. Got a 86 Donruss Rookies Canseco in a 9. Get a 8 for the 86 Major League Prospects Eric Plunk and Canseco. And here's a pretty cool one. This is a card I've always wanted since I was a kid. Never picked it up, and now the price has risen to the point where I just have been unable to pick it up. 1989 Fleer, Bill Ripken, FF Error, Mint 9. So I just remember I was like 7 years old when this card came out, and guys would be putting like stickers over it in their showcases and stuff, and always wanted it back then just because. And now I just think it's a classic that would be cool, but it's just like hard to pay the prices that people ask for them. But at some point I'll add one to the collection. So those were from Michael S. Next up, we have a few cards for Adam M. 1958 Topps Al Kaline, white name, in an excellent 5. 1993 Pinnacle, Derek Jeter, Mint 9. $1993 Bowman Derek Jeter in an 8. So some classic Jeter rookies here. 1993 Topps Gold Jeter in an 8. 1993 Topps Derek Jeter in a 6. 1993 And we've got a 93 Topps Jeter and a 9, so solid mint 9 there on the Jeter rookie. So those were for Adam M. Let me take a look at the comments quickly. Egg's still here. So-so. So a lot of live interaction for this time of the night. What's up, Danny Solly? I'm doing all right. I'm here. Scott H. Got some cards for Scott H. 2019 Topps Living, Gary Carter in an 8. That's an awesome looking card. I have not been picking up living set cards lately, but I would really like to add a lot of the Hall of Famers and some of my favorites to the collection, so at some point I got to pick some up. 91 Score, Gary Carter in a 7. Scott has a YouTube channel, Big Scott. You guys should check him out. I posted a link to his channel a day or two ago. He was closing in on 200 subscribers. There's an 8. He is a Mets fan and a Gary Carter fan. He has a pretty large Gary Carter collection, so he likes to get them slabbed up. 91.0 Peachy Premium, Gary Carter in an 8. '84 Topps Rubdowns with Gary Carter, Phil Garner, and Ron Guidry in a 9. These are pretty tough. I actually had someone gave me I don't know if it was a couple sets or a couple lots of these, and like a lot of them were falling apart. That was a few years ago. He's got a 9 here on the metallic Pete Alonso from 2019 Topps Holiday. '2012 Bowman Prospects Anthony Rendon, mint 9. So a sweet first Bowman there of Anthony Rendon. '2006 Topps Justin Verlander in a 7. That's the rookie card version and not the draft picks version. That was right around the time they changed things up. Got a 2019 Topps Holiday, Luis Ariz in a 6. Topps Holiday, Luis Ariz in a 6. Oh, and for those just watching live, you can check out the subgroup on Facebook, Triple Crown 24 and Miko's submission group. JT is handling all current and future PSA submissions. I'm still doing some SGC submissions if anyone is interested in that. Waiting for a bunch of stuff to come back. I still have stuff I'm waiting for from PSA and then a bunch of stuff from SGC as well. And JT's got some stuff he's waiting for. Here's a 2019 Topps Holiday, Fernando Tatis Jr. in an 8. Tatis, red hot. He is crushing the ball right now, and his prices are escalating quickly. I made a joke during a live stream last night after he hit his second home run. I was like, his Topps rookies from Series 2 and 10s will be 300 before you know it, and well, they're approaching 300. Just a day later, they were like 150. What's up, BD Kane? Appreciate it. What's up, Jim Bay? Thanks for popping in. W Vogs. Yeah, the subgroup, you guys want to check it out on Facebook. I highly recommend it. You don't have to submit cards or get stuff graded, but just to see what other people are showing off, what other people are getting graded, what people are showcasing, because, definitely encouraged to share some of your collection in there and some of your fun slabs and just kind of converse. So I think it's fun. I would suspect about an hour. Martin H. These are from Martin H. He's got some T206s. So here's a Piedmont. Jeff Sweeney, New York, in a 3. Love the T206s. Cy Seymour throwing in a 2.5. Chief Myers in a 3.5. George Stovall batting 2.5. A little closer look at the card. T206 Piedmont, George Peering, VG3. By the way, like I said, the big diversity in this submission. We're doing T206s, from the early 1900s. We'll be doing some 50s vintage, and we'll be doing some Prism basketball from just this year. So a lot of stuff. A little bit of something for everyone. T206 Piedmont, Kid Elberfield, Washington Fielding in a 3. William J. O'Neal in a 2. And there's no right way to collect, but to me the best way to collect is to kind of diversify and be in a little bit of everything in terms of eras. Obviously, collect the sports you like, collect the players you like, of course. Here's a 3. I just personally get a lot of personal satisfaction out of the history of sports cards, I think, and the sport. And I'm a baseball football guy. Like, I'm not into basketball, so I'm not going to force myself into it. I understand that basketball is the hottest thing today, but it's just not my thing. But let others enjoy. T206 Stoney McGlynn in a 4. Sharp-looking card. And soccer's up and coming. Guess what? Me, personally, zero interest in soccer. I'm not going to collect it, but I think it's cool that others are into it. Jimmy Slagle in a 2. So that is the submission for Martin H. All right, let's show off some cards for Mike M. TTM Mike here on YouTube. Check out his channel. He's always been sending in these Fear the Walking Dead wide vision cards. Got a mint 9. Gary Vee said nice things about SGC for the last year. I think SGC does a good job. Here's an 8 on Calvary Arrives. So 2 of the bigger cards. I think it's pretty important for there to be multiple options to get your cards graded. I like to see all the companies do things right, correctly, get quicker, and do a good quality job. That's my thought on it. 2014 Bowman Draft picks, Rafael Devers, top prospects, Asia Black in an 8. This card looks great. 1948 Bowman, Frank Mesnicki in a 6. Super cool. (2019) Panini Prism, Anthony Davis. Swatch Orange Ice, Gem 10. There you go, Bob Lewis, NASCAR. 2003 Upper Deck Top Prospects, LeBron James promo in a 7. (1993) Action Packed Larry Bird Hall of Fame in an 8. I guess my view overall is to just, if you're getting back into the hobby, it takes some time to find your way, but eventually you will find your way and you'll find what you truly like to collect. And I think you should definitely watch and listen to others to get ideas and to kind of help enhance your collection and help you kind of branch out and even figure some things out. But you got to collect what you want, not what others tell you to collect. Here's an 86 Topps trade at Barry Bonds in a mint 9. That's a sweet card. Again, I think that's one of the big problems right now, at least that I see, is so many just people promoting certain cards that people feel like they can't have a proper collection if they don't go after that specific card. 81 Fleer Ricky Henderson in a 4. And I think the thing that I've learned, and everyone's been through this, like I was in that mindset for a while, where it's like with modern, not ever with vintage, but with modern, it's like it had to be a 10. Like if you're submitting cards, of course you want the best grades possible. You're spending the money, you're waiting. Of course you want a 10. Certain cards, it's a little disappointing if you don't get what you're expecting, but you can buy stuff on the secondary market. And if you can buy a 9 and save a couple dimes, it's definitely worth it. And I think the same to be said with the different grading companies. 61 Topps Brooks Robinson in at 2. If you just really want the card, if you can get it a little cheaper in an SGC or a Beckett or whatever, maybe that's the play. You got to do what you want. If you're into the registry, of course you got to do PSA. 66 Topps Brooks Robinson in a PSA 3. '68 Topps Game Orlando Cepeda in an 8. So a nice clean Topps Game there. '68 Topps Game Dean Chance in a 3. What's up, David? 1968 Topps Game Ron Santo in a 6. Yeah, I think it just depends what you want. I mean, I think you got to go with the major grading companies, in my opinion, but if you really want to do GMA, I support you doing that. 1999 SI Greats of the Game Raleigh Fingers Autographs in an 8. But I like having cards slabbed and graded. I'm personally a PSA and SGC fan. Not so much Beckett, but I respect the fact that many are. This is a 2006 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. World Baseball Classic in a 9. GMA, a lot of times I hear people say, like, I just want to get it protected. I just want to get it in case, like, if that's what you want, go for it. Personally, if I have cards like that I may not slab or I don't want to spend that money on, I usually go with a magnetic. But to each their own. 2006 Upper Deck Derek Jeter World Baseball Classic in a mint 9. And final card for Mike M is a 2019 Topps 582 Montgomery Club Max Scherzer autograph in a mint 9. So a nice Scherzer auto there, receives the mint 9. All right, let's show off Jay. He is Jay McGillicuddy here on YouTube. I don't think he's been putting out too many videos recently, but he's an awesome guy. You should definitely check out some of his past videos. What's up, Jeremy IP TTM? I collect Ichiro. All right, so Jay's going to start off with an upcharge. This was a $99 or less submission, and this card was a bit cheaper then, but it is a little more now. It was an upcharge despite receiving a 8, 2017 Panini Prism Patrick Mahomes II in a PSA 8. So that was an upcharge for Jay. Got a 2016 Panini Contenders Draft Picks Tom Brady in a mint 9. '2010 Topps Rob Gronkowski cutting to his right, mint 9. '99 Upper Deck Drew Bledsoe, mint 9. '95 Playoff Contenders Drew Bledsoe, mint 9. '95 Fleer Drew Bledsoe Flair Preview, mint 9. '95 Finest Drew Bledsoe Fan Favorite, mint 9. '94 SP Drew Bledsoe Die Cut, received an 8. I believe this is another upcharge for Jay. I wrote him down on another sheet of paper. 2017 Panini Donruss Optic Jason Tatum, the Rookies, Gem 10. 1998 Skybox EX Century Kobe Bryant Mint 9. That one would have been like $20. I think they would have considered it $4.99. I did get at least one $50 upcharge. So I've done a lot of submissions with PSA, and I can tell you they are definitely inconsistent. They're definitely upcharging more now than they used to. For instance, I don't remember when it was. I mean, this has got to be 6 months ago. I had a Ronald Acuna vintage stock that got by without an upcharge, and at the time it was like an $800 card. And then I've had other times where things do get upcharged, but recently there have been more. They're cracking down on that a lot, but even so, this one, there's upcharges for Zions, and the last submission that I just showed off in the last week had Zions as well that were not upcharged, so it just kind of happens. 2018 Topps Chrome Rafael Devers Update Pink Refractor Gem 10. But for the longest time, I never had an upcharge. 2017 Topps Chrome Yoan Moncada 87 Topps Mint 9. And I don't have a problem with them upcharging, but sometimes when they're upcharging based on current value when it was way off, like when it was due back, you know. I mean, this is well beyond 45 business days. 2017 Topps Chrome Mike Trout Refractor and a Gem 10. Awesome, awesome card. But, you know, it is what it is. None of the grading companies are perfect. People like to jump on, you know, whatever the hot topic is and bust on companies. 2017 Topps Chrome Benintendi Gem 10. The fact of the matter is, every one of these companies is getting bombarded. Grading has never been more popular. It's never been more prevalent with the, you know, mass increase in hobby attention. Comes a mass increase in grading. It's a 2007 Upper Deck Masterpieces, Boston Red Sox World Series Champions in a Mint 9. That's an awesome card for a Red Sox fan. And as the hobby grows, it's only going to get worse. Because right now we're in the era of the flippers and the investors. And guess what? They want to maximize whatever they can. So they're going to grade anything and everything. And also a lot of them aren't very experienced, in my opinion. So they can't identify grading or conditions as well. So they're going to want that professional opinion. Plus they're going to want that cemented grade in terms of a sale on something like eBay. So you can say, hey, I sold you a 9, it's a 9. I sold you a 10, it's a 10. Rather than the ungraded, just kind of my word versus your word on the condition. So that's part of it for sure. And, you know, I think every company, I think CGC, when they get started, guess what? They're going to grow and get big and be popular. SGC, I know people are complaining about their times right now. They're going to continue to grow. PSA is a monster right now. They're going to continue to grow. BGS, same thing. Longtime mainstay, will continue to grow. 1998 Bowman's Best. Nomar Garcia Parra, Atomic Refractor, and a Mint 9. Awesome card. So I really don't see a let-up in the grading or a catch-up anytime soon. Obviously, at some point, you know, we'll see a slowdown, but who knows? Will that be in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 5, 10? Who knows? 76 Topps Dennis Eckersley in a PSA 8. As fun as it is to see the hobby exploding and kind of watching prices, it is not something that, at least to me, seems like it can continue forever, but, you know, who knows? It's a 1966 Topps Tony Canigliaro in a 7. I mean, the reality of the world right now and the economy makes you kind of question why modern cards just came out are 300 and 1,000 and well above, but hey, it is what it is, right? We'll just ride that wave while it happens. Is a 64 Topps Dave Moorhead in a PSA 7 with a stain qualifier. And one of Jay's favorites, 62 tops, Frank Malzone in F5. What's up, Marky Michaels? Love that comment, Egg. That's hilarious. What's up, Dystemic? All right, we got some cards for Brandon S. The hobby's in great shape, and the hobby will be around forever. It's been around for a long time. It's just the hobby hype that will eventually have to, come back to earth a little bit. 2010 Panini Plates and Patches, Phillip Rivers, City Limits in an 8. And I certainly don't think it's going to happen, overnight, but it's crazy right now. The fact that you can't even buy a pack of freaking Topps Big League in your local Walmart or Target is mind-numbingly crazy. 2017 Panini Donruss Patrick Mahomes II rookie Phenom jerseys in a mint 9. '88 Topps Jim DeShays in a mint 9. Brandon, I believe, is doing the 88 Topps set. He sent in a pile of these over the last few months. 88 Topps, Ken Landreau, mint 9, which I think's cool as can be. Doing a full set slabbed. Spot on, I collect. What goes up must come down. What's up, Big Scott? Guys, check out Big Scott 35's channel. BD Kane 721. Do I think AC will happen in December? I do not. 1988 Topps Greg Swindell in an 8. I don't expect it to happen. If it does, it won't be the same. So next time we have a national, whether it's Chicago next year or Cleveland the year after, we will. It'll be epic. But 88 Topps Red Sox leaders Boggs and Owen in a 9. Even if it does happen, the Nationals scheduled on like a Saturday through Wednesday, so that's like odd. It's a week before Christmas. It's going to be winter time. Who knows? I know for a fact, if I go, I'd only be able to go for a day or two at most. I wouldn't be able to do the entire thing just based on the timing of the year. Is an 88 Topps Kevin Gross in a mint 9. I mean, we've had really mild winters the last few years, like super mild, especially this past one, but we are kind of due for a few snowstorms. Here's a 1988 Topps Mark Davidson in a mint 9. We're getting way more live interaction and viewers at, almost 2 a.m. Eastern time than I was expecting, so some of the people watching the archive are going to be like, you said you didn't expect much, and then you're talking to people a lot. There you go, Egg. Here's a Ron Oster in an 8. Mint 9, Kirk McCaskill. '88 Topps Chili Davis in a PSA 8. Good old Chili Davis. I believe he is with the Mets. All right, and this card's I had a conversation with some friends about this card, again, probably 6 months ago. Not this card specifically, but it's a 1988 Topps Sparky Anderson in an 8. Sparky Anderson in this photo is maybe 60 years old, because I think we were looking at an 86 Topps, and he was like 58. And I mean, he could probably pass for like 85, so I guess that's what smoking will do to you. But Sparky Anderson, that's an awesome card. I know there's a lot of Sparky Anderson fans out there. All right, we got some cards coming up for Dustin W. Oh, I think Dustin did really, really well. It's a 2008 Topps Clayton Kershaw update and highlights in a mint 9. 2008 Topps Max Scherzer, update and highlights in a Gem 10. (2018) Topps update Juan Soto in a Gem 10. By the way, I'd expect a rise in prices on Acuna. He's facing the Phillies bullpen. Hit 3 home runs today. So he's got another shot at them tomorrow. All right, these cards just spiked in the last 24 hours, I'm sure. 2019 Topps Chrome Fernando Tatis Jr. Prism Refractor in a Gem Mint 10. (2019) Bowman Chrome Fernando Tatis Jr. Green Refractor in a Gem 10. All these cards have gone up. If I showed these yesterday or 2 days ago, well, wouldn't have been possible 2 days ago, but I guess late last night I could have done it. This is a Tatis Heritage in a Mint 90. Heritage from last year are tough. I looked at a lot of these. I just think they're tough. There's so many that come back 9, so if you guys get a chance to pick up 10s at decent prices, probably too late on Tatis. I'm sure he's like a $100 card already. I think Heritage, high numbers, not bad cards to pick up. 2019 Topps Fernando Tatis Jr. Gem 10. Another Tatis in a 10. (2019 Topps Chrome Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Refractor in a 10. (2019 Topps Chrome Vlad Guerrero Jr. X-Fractor in a 10. Guerrero Pink Refractor in a 10. Guerrero missing card number in a 10. What's up, Crunchy? And final card for Dustin is another Guerrero in a 10. So did very, very well. Tatis is weird because I definitely have some extras, and I'm like, it's one of those things you shouldn't even think about. You should just sell and, well, use to pay bills, and then also use to supplement the collection. These ones are for Simon T. But it's like part of you like, well, Tatis is pretty good. What's to stop him from being 500 in, another month? But he is also an injury risk, in my opinion. So it's all part of the hobby. Here's an 86 Fleer Charles Barkley in a 4. 54, even worse. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this card was upcharged for a $50 upcharge. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure this was a $50 upcharge. I don't know what the value is on this card, but that would tell me that it's got to be in excess of $1,000. It's a 2018 Panini Prism Luka Doncic in a Gem 10. I always get in trouble for not saying Luka's name correctly, so I probably should just call him Luka from here on out. But Gem 10 on the Luka Prism. What's up, Jordan? 2016 Bowman Prospects Alex Bregman in a 10. It's just funny with the rookies this year because a lot of the rookies people were pre-hyping, pre-seat, like Lux isn't in the majors, Aquino. Some of these guys haven't done much yet. Guerrero Jr. in Gem 10. But they'll get their shot. 2018 Topps Chrome Alex Bregman Pink Refractor in a 10. What's up, CVC? So those are the cards for Simon. So I'd say he did pretty well. That Luka should help out with that order a lot. So we've flown through the first portion of this order. Those were everyone involved other than myself and my friend Bob. Bob will be coming up next. And then my cards. My cards are probably almost all, if I remember right, 2019 Bowman. Bob has a great mix, though. He has a bunch of vintage, a few modern baseball, and a lot of Prism basketball. For basketball fans, will enjoy the hell out of this. 2K, that's why it got upcharged. (2018) Topps Heritage Ronald Acuna Jr. Purple Refractor received a 8. 2018 Panini Select Miles Sanders XRC Prism Redemption received a 9. (2018 Panini Prism Baker Mayfield Light Blue Prism Die Cut Mint 9. (2018 Panini Select Luka Doncic Silver Prism in a 9. This was definitely a upcharge, but it was like 20. Doncic, I don't know. Let's just call him Luka from here on out. 2018 Panini Select Luka in a 10. I'm really not a basketball guy. Like, I don't. If the Sixers picked up and moved out of Philadelphia, like, I wouldn't care. I might even help them pack their bags. 2018 Panini Select Michael Porter Jr. Silver Prism in a 9. But basketball is certainly crazy hot right now. I think that other Luka got a upcharge as well, by the way. This dude, Thibault, Blue Prism in a 10. Apparently he's a 76er. Kobe White, Blue Prism from Prism, received a 10. This was definitely an upcharge. 2019 Panini Prism Ja Morant Orange Ice, received a Gem 10. 2019 Prism Tyler Hero, Blue Shimmer, Mint 9. Egg, I didn't get to watch your most recent reveal. Did you get some upcharges? Because you seem like you're not too happy with the upcharges. Here's a Hero, ball behind back, in a 10. (2019 Prism Jarrett Culver Silver Prism received a 10. Big Scott, he received some upcharges a couple months ago. Though I guess with that order, you'd rather receive the upcharge than not, I guess in a way, though it is aggravating. 2019 Prism, LeBron James, Get Hyped, Silver Prism, Mint 9. (2019 Prism, this guy's Silver Prism in a Mint 9. Jarrett Culver, Blue Prism, Mint 9. Thibault, Purple Ice, Mint 9. I just think right now the hype in the hobby with basketball seems out of control. Again, I don't know enough about it, but I just can't imagine all these guys going for $1,000 are going to be Hall of Famers. And then I do see all these other guys become like the new darlings. And I guess part of it's because people are priced out of the other guys. But then I see these guys, I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of $100 cards that will eventually be like $2 cards. But I could be wrong. Is a PJ Washington Jr. Purple Prism, Mint 9. I understand basketball, you know, the faces are exposed. You got like a little more exposure. Players are a little better known to the general public, I guess. DeAndre Hunter, Mint 9. Red Prism, but I guess the international appeal has to be the biggest factor. Tyler Hero, Red Prism, Gem 10. And it's not just the international, it's the markets that are involved, the Asian market. I mean, baseball has a ton of appeal around the world, just not necessarily countries where their primary focus is spending their, money on sports cards. 2019 Panini Prism, Cameron Johnson, Red Prism, Mint 9. I think, I had an idea for a video that would be a little bit controversial, so I don't know if it'll ever happen, but 2019 Panini Prism, Siku, Red Prism, Gem 10. But the crux of it that I guess I'll just mention now is, now's a great time to, you can, I guess, really take advantage of the charlatans and the sheep. You got the charlatans out there trying to lead the sheep to slaughter, encourage them to spend big money on, cards that just obviously don't have that long-term potential. Here's a Luka Samanic, Purple Pulsar, Mint 9. And even if you're a collector and you're just trying to kind of get by, with your collection, you got to sell some stuff just to be able to raise funds to buy other stuff that are rising. Use the charlatans' hype and use the sheep who are being led to the slaughter and, ready and willing to buy. 2019 Panini Prism, Zion Williamson, Mint 9. What's a 9 go for in Zion? Because I know the 10s were upcharged. I know they're like around $1,000. '19 Panini Prism, Zion Williamson, and a Mint 9. '19 Panini Prism, Zion Williamson, Mint 9. Zion in a 10. I guess true with all sports, when guys are doing things and having big games, that's kind of having a mass effect right now too. Zion in a Gem 10. Zion Gem 10. I think it's just the high price cards that are it's just completely crazy. Zion Gem 10. So, there's still another Zion over there in the second pile. I think he had a lot of them. All right, this should be the final one. Zion Gem 10. It's just hard to collect and keep everything, and I just think the prices on some of this stuff is just, I don't know, it's pretty crazy how things change. I still have an order with PSA from December. That is PSA DNA, so it's autograph authentication and encapsulation, not grading, but I'm still waiting for it from December. 1956 Topps, William Hardridge, White Back, PSA 4. I think the Legends, are fine, and that might be a new normal for the Legends. I just think the modern guys, some of these guys, like, all it takes is going back and looking at, like, 1998 Bowman or 97 Bowman or one of those, and I'm speaking from a baseball perspective, and you look, and it's like there's some names in there where their cards have risen quite a bit and sustained value, and there's a lot of guys that used to be super hyped that are just, they have no value now and no real appeal, and it's like, that's going to happen again. 1956 Topps, Warren Giles, White Back in a 5. Like, some of these guys that people are going crazy bidding $500 on, like, some of them will be all-time greats, Hall of Famers, and their prices will sustain to a certain level. There may be a slight drop and eventually pop back up. But it can't happen for everyone. Warren Giles in a 6. Like, not every guy can be a Hall of Famer. And I think people get very quick to think everyone's going to be a can't miss. I mean, if you're paying $2,000 for an autograph of Jason Dominguez, good luck. He might be great, but More than likely, you're probably overpaying. Here's a 56 tops Ken Boyer, white back in a 5. $1956 tops Larry Doby in a 3. George Kell in a 4. Dusty Rhodes, 1956 tops, gray back in a 6. $1956 tops, Bob Kennedy in a 5. $1956 tops, Bob Lemon in a 5. 56 tops, awesome looking set. There's a Pee Wee Reese in a VG3. Pee Wee Reese in a 5. Duke Snyder in a 5. Luis Aparicio in a 4. Nelly Fox in a 3. I personally think that 9s should rise in price. I don't know if they will, but 9s should certainly rise, just with the general rise in prices in the hobby. But like modern stuff, I mean, prices are going up, wait times are extending. So if you can buy a 9 at a good price, sometimes that's the way to go. 56 tops Nelly Fox grayback in a 4. Bob Feller in a 4.5. Bob Feller in a 5. Four and a half on a Bob Feller. $5 on a Bob Feller. Next up, we got Harmon Killebrew. Shout out to Destemic if you're still laying there watching slabs. PSA 5 for Harmon Killebrew. Harmon Killebrew in a 3.5. Ashburn, Richie Ashburn in a 3. Al Kaline in a 5. A PSA 9 in that Dominguez is a 4K. Holy Lord. He's not even getting to play in his first year of development. 56 tops, Roy Campanella, grayback, PSA 5. The thing with the hobby is now, it's if these guys do make it to the majors and start... oh, that's true. I forgot you had the yellow. Roy Campanella in a 5. It's just weird because it's like, if he gets to the majors and starts having an all-star season, I mean, price could be beyond that, but there's such a good chance of so many things that can happen. It's like, it'd be hard not to take that. Yogi Berra grayback in a 4. I have several SGC orders out. My oldest one is mid-May, so hoping to see something come back, but we'll see. It's another Yogi Berra in a 3. Yogi Berra in a 4. Jackie Robinson in a 2. Yeah, I think it's about what you collect. Like, if it's not a player I super, I'm super into, I don't know if the price is right. You can always replace it with, just a base and probably get like a Bowman's Best autograph for way less. I think Bowman's Best is an awesome product that is quite frankly generally very affordable. Granted, the prices on last year's have gone up and the prices for the upcoming 2020 are through the roof, but so is everything. Here's a 56 Topps Ernie Banks in a PSA 1. I believe it's the little pinhole there that made it a 1, but that's a damn good looking 1. And final card for Bob, who had an amazing order, 56 Topps Sandy Koufax in a 4. Sandy rookie is one of the cards I'm looking for. I'd like to pick up the 55. Pleading, trying to get my dad to pick up the Hank Aaron rookie. He has every Hank Aaron card slabbed by PSA except for the rookie. I'm like, got to get that rookie soon. Shit, maybe I should just buy it. This is a ton of cards I want to pick up, and that's the problem with this hobby, right? It's hard not to want to pick up everything, right? What's up? She blinded me with refractors. You got to get these reveals out sometime, right? Here are my cards from this order. Probably won't be the most exciting unless you love Bowman's Best, because I think these are all Bowman's Best cards from last year. And that's how long ago they were sent, back in January. All right, 2019, Bowman's Best, Joey Bart, Refractor, received a mint 9. 2019 Bowman's Best, Pete Alonso, Refractor, received a 10. '2019 Bowman's Best, Christian Yelich Refractor, Gem 10. I saw some people jumping off the Christian Yelich bandwagon because he's had a rough first 10 or 12 games of the season. That's how crazy some people who are involved in the hobby are right now. 2019 Bowman's Best, Luis Robert, Lou Bob, whatever you want to call him, Gem Mint 10. Castanera Refractor, Gem 10. 2019 Bowman's Best, Max Scherzer Refractor, Gem 10. Glad I got these refractors in back before the upcharges in Ultra Modern. I think it's cool, refractors of Hall of Fame caliber players. Ronald Acuna Refractor received a 9. I was shocked I didn't have a Harper in this order. I guess I didn't get a refractor, or at least in time for the submission. 2019 Bowman's Best, Judge Refractor in a 10. Another Judge in a 10. Standard Nolan Arenado, Mint 9. Shout out to Bald Rhino. 9 on Arenado all the time, but did break the mold, did receive a 10 on an Arenado, but like before this 10, it was seriously like 6-7 orders in a row where my Arenados would come back 9s. Topps Chrome in past years, even in 2018 and 2019 with strong rookie classes, and even 2017 to an extent, like those were very readily available at retail. They would sell eventually, but they would linger and they would get second and third shipments. It is insane that this year's are impossible to get. 2019 Bowman's Best, Andrew Vaughn Refractor in a 10. I mean, Target's website, like they obviously have bots up on there because I've got notifications that they're available. I go to it within 15 seconds and they're sold out. It's ridiculous. It's a Mint 9 on an Andrew Vaughn. Vlad Guerrero Jr. Refractor in a mint 9. I am hoping to get some more videos out soon. It's a matter of when I can get them done, but definitely want to do a video on grading. Basically, my idea is a grading kind of a panel with some other collectors, kind of discussing all the options with grading and kind of how things are going. I want to do a PC showcase, just showing off a portion of my Phillies collection. I'm trying to coordinate to get my dad involved in that because I think that could be a fun video. I have some other ideas for some live videos to kind of get people in the community involved, maybe like a rotating group of fellow collectors to talk about the hobby. And here's a Gem 10 on a Guerrero and show off some of their cards. So I have a lot of ideas of things I want to do. Obviously, I'd like to do another podcast episode sometime soon, since the one with Andy worked out so well. It's an Atomic Refractor of Carter Keyboom in a 10. Then you got the standard mail days and PSA submissions and some of that stuff. Here's a Gem 10 in Carter Keyboom. Here is Brawler Ramon Laureano Atomic Refractor in the Gem 10. Good player. Also not exactly best friends with the hitting coach of the Houston Astros. I love these atomics. There's a Walker Buehler in a 10. Eloy Jimenez in a 10. The Power Producers insert. Beautiful looking insert out of Bowman's Best. 2019 Bowman's Best Pete Alonso Power Producers Atomic Refractor in a 10. Power Producers Andrew Vaughn in a 10. Andrew Vaughn Power Producers in a 9. Adley Rutschman Power Producers Gem 10. Gem 10 on the Ronald Acuna. Man, I'm a fan of these inserts. They look sweet. Another Gem 10 Acuna. Vlad Guerrero Jr. Power Producers in a 10. Eloy Power Producers in a 10. Another Eloy in a 10. Fernando Tatis Jr. in a 10. $10 for Tatis Jr. Tatis Jr. in a 10. Pete Alonso in a 10. Do I have multiple? Oh, yeah, I do have multiple Tatis. I could probably list that for like $100 for best offer. I probably received like 50 offers. Wander Franco, franchise favorites. Big fan of this insert set as well. 9. Juan Soto in a 10. Yeah, this is all from breaks I did. Mint 9 on Keston. Things weren't that expensive. Like, when stuff like Bowman's Best used to come out around Christmas and the price would be, you know, whatever it was, $100 a box, and then the price would drop. They'd have like the Christmas deals and stuff, and you get them at affordable prices, and now they're like $200 a box. Keston here in a 10. Comes out a weird time of the year. Eloy, franchise favorites in a 9. These franchise favorites got pretty hammered pretty hard for 9s. Eloy in a 9. I just end up with so much stuff. Like, half the stuff you can't ever look at. There'll be stuff I've piled up to look at, and you'd never get to it. Here's a Griffey in a 9. Griffey in the 10, which will absolutely be staying in the collection. Awesome, awesome, awesome looking card. Just look at that shine. You're looking at that shine. You're enjoying that shine. I better stop, otherwise you'll never stop looking at the shine of the Griffey franchise favorites. Here's a Mint 9 in the Andrew Vaughn. Andrew Vaughn in a 10. Andrew Vaughn in a Gem 10. Shohei Ohtani in a Mint 9. Tatis in a 10. Tatis in a 9. These neophyte sensations are pretty decent too. Mint 9 on Keston. You were due to be blinded. Tatis Jr. in a 10. Should have given that get your sunglasses warning. 10 on the Senzel. Dude, I did really well with Moncada back in 2017, right? I got a lot of Moncada stuff. 10 on that. And I just kind of been sitting on it for a while. Like, I would get him in photo variations and, like, green. I think I got him in a gold. Not autos, but here's a purple Juan Soto in a 10. Coming down to the last few. Eloy Jimenez, 84 in a 10. I think these silver pack cards look amazing. Look great slabbed. Bueller in a 10. White Sox future looks bright. Perfect time for these Tatis cards to come back. 10 in the update. I mean, it's an update. It's a rookie debut, but I'm sure, I don't know offhand, but I gotta imagine this is at least like minimum a $50 card. Tatis in a 10. I mean, you would think his regular Bowman card would be bigger, but here's Austin Riley in a 10. Riley in a 10. Guerrero Jr. debut in a 10. Guerrero in a 10. Guerrero in a 10. Alonso debut 9. Alonso All-Star Game 9. Alonso in a 10. Alonso All-Star Game 10. Alonso Update All-Star Game 10. Alonso All-Star Game 10. He has like 3 cards. I think he's a debut, an All-Star Game, and something else in Update Chrome. Update's going to be weird this year. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the boxes will be a fortune and you won't find retail, but I just can't expect it to be a crazy product. Here's a sweet Trout update in a 10. So that's it for the order. I'm looking to see real quick a redemption. You guys were talking about redemptions. What the heck is this? I got some random autographs here. I don't know if I ever showed this off. I did this, got that out of, I was breaking some Finest with my dad back when they came out. Finest are ridiculous now. They're like $250 a box or something. Like, oh my goodness. It's usually like at max 100. Who do we think this is? Player 1, Finest Mystery Redemption Autograph. Usually player 1 is the biggest of cards, and knowing my luck, this will be the year that they toss in some guy that no one cares about. Yeah, update's going to be weird because Joe Adele is going to be in Series 1 next year. Nick Madrigal will likely be in Series 1. So anyone who came up Nick Madrigal or later is like guaranteed not to be an update. And before him, I don't know how many big names there were. So we'll see. But I know Lou Bob does have finest autographs, but I've seen them put guys in again, so I'm hoping maybe that's what that'll be. That would be pretty sweet, but I have not entered that yet. So we'll see, but that's it. That's the PSA order. Overall, I'd say it was a pretty solid submission. I mean, I guess if you get 14 upcharges, it's kind of sucks to get up charges, but at the same time, it means you did pretty well with some big cards. That is it. I will be emailing everyone involved in the submission, and then I hope to get things picked up as early as possible. Appreciate everyone watching live. Solid 50-some people still in here, and I'm sure a lot of people watch the archive. So anyone who watched the whole thing, definitely appreciate it. Now I got a lot of cards to put in Superior Fit sleeves, which is an awesome product, but just not the funnest thing to do at all, but definitely something you should do. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Comment on the archived video. Let me know what you thought, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great one.